Hello, my name is Amanda and I chose Sinking Spring, Ohio as my community because it is where my mom lives. Sinking Spring is a small village in Highland County in the southern part of Ohio. It is located about 80 miles south of Columbus and 80 miles east of Cincinnati. The village consists of about 299 acres, which is about 0.47 square miles. The population is about 125 people. A little background of the community is the name Sinking Spring comes from a stream of water that flowed through the area, but was losing water as it flowed downstream, which is pretty interesting. The village has a post office that has been in operation since 1817, and the community still uses the post office instead of the mailboxes at each individual household. The main methods of transportation are majority motor vehicles, but there are some people in the community that use a horse or two horses with a buggy. The majority of the villagers also travel fairly far for most of their grocery items and other essential items that are needed. The village is not made up of very much, except a Family Dollar, a gas station, a couple of churches, a center called the Hope House, which provides counseling at a cost and has other resources. The closest town that has pharmacies, banks, and a Save-A-Lot grocery store is about a 30-minute drive. The closest hospital is about 30 to 45 minutes drive and is not known for the care like Christ or UC. The top three community strengths are that there are services provided by the Hope House Christian Counseling Center, and the community church has resources such as hygiene items and food. The community also has a community health improvement plan, also known as CHIP, but that's for the entire county. Three risk factors or problems that I have identified are, even with the CHIP program, the county has in Sinking Spring, they still lack law enforcement surveillance. There is a very long commute for any health maintenance appointments, and there are very few pharmacies and grocery stores that are available. The priority community health problem that I have identified is that the community lacks resources to promote good health maintenance for those with chronic diseases such as diabetes. My first objective would be within 6 months, there would be nurse educators that set up at the local gymnasium to do diabetes education. The intervention that I would provide would be a screening for diabetes with glucometers at the gymnasium to identify how many people in the community have blood sugar issues and would need the education. My method of evaluation would be to measure how many attendees and educators there are at each event by having everyone sign in and have a sign-up sheet for the next round of education. My second objective, within 1 year, a farmer's market would set up and would be implemented by the nurse for the community. My intervention would be to gather a group of individuals with access to whole foods to set up at the farmer's market in the community about once a month. The method of evaluation would be to send out a survey to everyone in the community that could identify who would be able to contribute, who would like to contribute, and who would also like access to the fresh foods. My third objective would be within 5 years, the community would have a local clinic to help with diabetes management as well as other medical compliance programs. My intervention would be to start by providing diabetes education and help clients get access to insulin and supplies to maintain their blood glucose levels. My method of evaluation would be to evaluate the attendees at the education program that's provided in the gymnasium and have them fill out a questionnaire about their education, what they know, what they don't know, or what they may not know, and also if they need any supplies that they may need. My learning experience has been living in a rural area can put a halt in maintaining your health. And that's about it. Thank you.